Hello everyone, my name is Cesar Menacho and today I'm going to present the Tableau 2 assignment. So first, when I was given the data and I was starting to do this assignment, I was trying to open the file in the Excel sheet to filter out the data and trying to see some interesting trends. But however, I found it difficult because when trying to open it, it said that the file was corrupted. Therefore, I just somehow just couldn't open it in Excel. So I just had to put it here in Tableau and analyze from here. So first thing I did was, okay, let me sort this out by the company because I realized the company is an IKEA-like company, sells everything from appliances, sofas, and beds. And I was just trying to see where the company's selling where and if I could see some interesting trends. So I found here the sales by products and regions. So I sorted out by the different years and the different regions in the United States and how often were they selling. So I tried. The first thing I noted was that from 2018 to 2019, the company sold substantially less than it did last year. So it was kind of performing not at its best year. And then now I just trying to see where the company is selling the least amount of products and what is the worst performing department. So that's how I came here to bet. I found the bets department in the south was performing the least. Here had the least amount of profit. So I decided to take a deeper look into this and see if I could find an interesting trend. So here next I sorted out by the sales and bets department throughout the years, and also I sorted out by different products, and which is the company sells three different beds, which is Hemnes, Malm, and Saxtua. So I did two different graphs here. One showing the amount of dollars in sales, and one selling the just one is the count of sales, so how many items they sold throughout the year. And also I noted here that the Hemnes, it was somewhat predictable. So it had some spikes in the middle of the year and also in the end of the year. So it was very consistent here in both graphs. However, in the other one, I just couldn't find a clear trend since most of the years only sold one item per month or less. Because some years they don't even sell in January here, they don't sell in December or November, April. Like it was very all over the place, and it didn't have a clear trend. So I decided to take a deeper look into that, and first before doing that, I decided to put a profit map to show which states were having good amount of profit selling the whole department of bets. And if I was seeing a green or a light red state, it was meaning that the state was selling fairly good. Like for example, here in Florida, they had profited more than almost $3 million, and North Carolina two million, 1 million. But also, if it was red, it means that the company was not selling good in those states. For example, here South Carolina, he had low profit, Alabama too low profit, and these states which were fairly bad. So I decided to, and this was the whole bets department, right? So then I asked the question, okay, what if I take the best selling bet out of here and I show in the map? And that's how I came here with the profit map in the south, which showed me that the only the only state that was selling actual bets profitably, like bets not counting the Hemnes, which is the best selling bet, was Florida, which it made over 743,000, which is fairly good. But however, the other ones didn't sell bets that good rather than the Hemnes. So some states here like Mississippi, Alabama, and South Carolina didn't even sell other bet rather than Hemnes. So I was like, okay, this is kind of suspicious. So I started to think maybe the whole company just takes the other bets out of line and focus on selling the Hemnes, right? So next, I decided to analyze more deeply in the cities that were selling beds, and also realized that in all these cities, Hemnes was selling every time, the whole time, and Saxtua was just sold here one time, and the other one, the other bet, which is Malm, didn't even sell. So yeah, that was fairly fairly reasonable. So I decided to, yeah, finalize my conclusions. So here in my dashboard, I decided to show the difference between the predictability in Hemnes bets in 2018 and 2019 and the all over the place that I was talking about the Malm and Saxton bets. Uh, Here I'm comparing both maps here. This one doesn't count the Hemnes, so it shows how some states don't even sell, some states sells really poorly, some states sells fairly, and Florida sells pretty good. So it's like I was saying, it's kind of all over the place. And here in my next dashboard, I'm also again emphasizing on the fact that Hemnes it's such an important item for the company. So here they have some fairly profitable Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, all the states and Florida. They have really good profits, while here only Florida has fairly good profits, right? So finally, here my stories. I'm gonna say my conclusions. So here first, when I was starting looking for the weakest department, realized the bets brought the least amount of company, like I just explained, and then decided to look for trends in the bets department, and I saw some predictability and consistency when the company was only selling Hemnes bets. The other two were too unpredictable and didn't sell that well. And then in the profits, there was the cities that were sold the least bets in the South. I would suggest that all of the cities, but Auburn, Hot Springs, Little Rock, and Lafayette, stop selling any type of bet since it's very little to no profitable and should just focus on the different items and departments that the company has, like appliances and the other one. Finally, here my comparison when Hemnes bet is taken out. Here, some state we're not even able to sell other bets in Hemnes, such as South Carolina, Alabama, and Mississippi. Also, the only state that was reasonably profitable by selling the other two bet brands was Florida. In the other states, it didn't make a lot of difference. Therefore, I would recommend only Hemnes bet. The company will only sell Hemnes bets in the South, except in Florida. So, in short, what I'm trying to say here is that the company does not make a lot of profit selling bets rather than Hemnes. And I would suggest, especially in the South, to only focus selling Hemnes in all these states. But in Florida, they can sell the other two since they bring reasonably good profits to the company. So yeah, focus in this other states rather than Florida. Just focus on selling the Hemnes bet, marketing well, and just getting rid of the other inventory and probably sending to Florida or other states in the U.S. that is selling the bets good. So yeah, that was my Tableau 2 assignment. I really enjoyed doing this assignment because Tableau it's a great software. It's like a combination of PowerPoint and Word. So I enjoyed making this project, and I hope to be using Tableau in my future job. So thank you everyone for listening, and have a great day.